Hey, this is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure to bring you these videos. So we're going to be doing what's called printables in the future, and you can check out our printables. These are going to be programs, educational programs, informational programs that you're going to be able to go to Addis Cash, and we're going to be setting up a special website. So we're working on the website right now, but this is just a prelude to the digital printout. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our first product that we're going to be making available to you, and it's going to be the 7 secrets of success. Actually, my 7 secrets of success. So number 1 secret is responsibility is the only motivator. That's number 1. So number 1, before you can do anything in business, you have to have responsibility. You must take responsibility for everything that happens in your life. If you don't take responsibility for everything, then all of a sudden, all the things that happen to you are happening outside of yourself. Does that make sense? So you have to say, I'm going to take responsibility no matter how bad it gets and no matter how much it looks like other people are doing things to me, my spouse, the government, my boss that I work for, he's doing this to me and he's doing that. Once you take responsibility, then you actually have freedom to do whatever you want. That's number 1. We're going to be talking about that in detail, not on this video. This is just a prelude, once again, to the printable, and the printable is something that you're going to be able to go to a website, Mike Addis website. You're going to be able to buy it. It'll be made available to you for free, at least the preliminary information, and it'll go way into depth. Okay, so number 2 is you make the rules. Nobody makes rules but you. That's number 2. So you got to make your own rules. So back in the day when I decided to go to work for myself, I made my rules. I said, I'm not going to work for anybody anymore. I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to be a wage slave. I don't want to be out there begging for money. I don't want to be out there working 7 days a week and getting paid chicken feed, compared to what I can make working for myself. So number 2 is you got to make your own rule, and you got to live by your own rule. And don't be influenced by anybody else. Listening to other people, getting information, hey, that's a great thing. But you make your own rules. Number 3, think less and take action. That's like I don't know if it's number 1 or not. If you don't take action, nothing's ever going to happen. What happens is people sit around and guys send me emails all the time and say, well, I'm thinking of writing a blog and this and that. You want to write a blog, just start writing. I mean, that's what it's all about. You want to start a business? Good. Set up an eBay and Amazon account today. And then find everything around your house and start posting it. That's the business. Start a business in 5 minutes. It's all about taking action. Most people can't take actions. That's the biggest problem. Number 4, focus on the present time. You got to have a plan and you got to have a goal. Okay? So my plan is I want to invest in Africa. And so what I do is I got to set up a plan for investing there. First, I have to have people on the ground in Africa, which I do in Ethiopia and Nigeria. Then I have to decide what I want to do. I want to purchase real estate. I want to create a soap manufacturing business. I want to create a trucking business. That's my plan. How am I going to go about doing that? Well, I got to have the people. Once I have the people, I got to go ahead and send money. I got to make the commitment. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 5 is risk with measurable results. Okay, so risk, for example, would be I want to spend $100,000 and buy used computers. I'm in the asset recovery business. I want to buy used computers. What am I going to do with the used computer? Well, I buy them, I bring them in, I check them, and I resell them. I have over 30,000 customers. So I have to measure the risk of spending $100,000 and what's my reward going to be? What's the measurable result? The measurable result, if I spend $100,000, I sure as hell better net 35 to 40,000, which is about 35 to 40% on my money. That's called a measurable result. I must have measurable results. You're going to enter into a relationship with somebody, you're putting everything in, they're giving nothing back. That's a one-way relationship. It's measurable. It's not going to be good for you. You got to get out. Okay, number 6, other people's money. I don't use my own money unless, if I need to, I will. But I have lines of credit. So in other people's money, when we get into this program, this printable program, which you're going to be able to look at and get into, I list like 10 different ways to get money. It's very important to have other people's money, and it's very important to save your own money. So you must accumulate cash, stop spending money on frivolous, you don't need things, like everyone wants a new cell phone, everyone wants a new car, everyone's got to have the latest and greatest technology or clothing or shoes or whatever the hell you want. You don't want to do that. You want to take your money and other people's money, and you want to invest it in things that give you money back. So you want to get assets that produce income for you on a regular basis. Number 7, you want to drop your losers. When you got a problem and you have a losing situation, whether you made a purchase and it was a mistake, or whether you got into a relationship and it doesn't work, you got to get rid of that situation immediately. We will go into that drop your loser in depth. I mean, in depth. We'll talk about that. And it's going to be several pages of what you have to do, when you have to do it, when you recognize that you have a losing situation, and how you get out of it, and how do you get out of it not losing a lot of money. And number 8, you have to shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon is you have no limitations. The limitations are only on you. The limitations are always and forever in your mind. Well, I can't do something because I am poor and I live in Nigeria and the government's doing this to me and that to me and all kinds of excuses. I've heard all kinds of stories all over the world from all kinds of people. Well, my mother won't let me do this, or my school won't let me do that. Hey, you have to make your own goals, you have to make your own rules, and then you have to shoot big. If you want to make $10,000, shoot for $1 million. I'm going for 100,000 subscribers. I started at 0. I have 10,000 subscribers on Mike Addis YouTube channel. What does this mean? This means that I'm shooting for the moon. I anticipate to have 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and that's 2021. And I anticipate that I will have 1 million subscribers in 24 to 36 months, preferably 24 months. I like big numbers, I like to shoot for the moon, and I like to be committed. And that's how I get my results. This is Mike Addis. Thanks for joining me on this video. This is a prelude to the seven secrets, or my 7 secrets. I'm Mike Addis. And then I'm going to go in part 2 of my 7 secrets of success. Once again, please don't forget to give us the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Check out mattiscash.com. Check out Mike Addis 2020. That's our Instagram. And we will see you on the next video.